Okay, recording is started. Okay, cool. Now we're going to shift to another gear where uh, we want to tell Shubhajit the idea of becoming a client for Stepup.One, right? So this is pretty straightforward. We have an amazing story, right? So this is our story, right? How do we deliver social selling to our clients? We do it through our 7-step process. The first step is exactly what we are going to do right now, right? We are sitting with the client and we want to understand their objective and their current context. Once we have understood that context, we are going to reframe their context into a powerful story, a personal story of Shubhajit, right? This is not some corporate story, but a personal story. And then convert that story into a compelling video, okay? And then identify who Shubhajit needs to connect to, who are his target audience and buyers, and then connect with those target buyers using the video we created in step 3, and then conversation with those people, and then get a meeting or close the partnership with all those people on behalf of Shubhajit, right? Now, Shubhajit will be able to watch us do all these steps across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, right? Because we will be, working on behalf of him, to do this job, right? So that's what we're going to do. Now, now this is, how we're going to do it. Now we are going to just do the first step because, we'll go through all of the 7, but right now, let's start with number 1. Shubhajit, if you don't mind, I want you to take control back, or you can even tell me to go to your website, etc. But tell us, how, just tell us a little bit about yourself, and tell us what would an amazing success would look like from a relationship perspective, right? Nobody has all the relationships that they could possibly have already worked out, right? Everybody have gaps. And what we are trying to figure out is who are those relationships that you have to go after using LinkedIn as your primary source of connection. So over to you, Shubhajit. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and give us some more context.
Right. So I'm my name is Shubhajit Roy, and I introduce myself as someone who's paid to make friends, like companies. In educational terms, this is someone from a qualification perspective, professional perspective. Um, I am an alliance manager. I I am paid to get companies to build business relationships, typically as partners, so that both companies, my company as well as the partner company together, can make more revenue together, right? So joint go-to-market. So there is that element of selling and upselling, cross-selling, but a lot of it is in the alliance world, we call it as sell to, sell with, and sell through. So we're working together with a partner to sell to sometimes to each other, but most times it is to other customers. So that field is called alliance management, or the profession, and I am closely involved with the Association of Strategic Alliance Professionals, which is the only body in the whole world which uh, guides people on how to become professional alliance managers, and also gives them certification, and it also gives them a chance to network with each other on what they do and exchange best practices, exchange contacts, and exchange information that could be of use to the other person. So the reason why I like Step Up is that uh, in the world I am in, these alliance managers are all continuously looking for new stories to take to their customers and to their own team members as to why they are different when they go to their customers. So if I'm talking to, let's say, a pharmaceutical company, and the alliance manager at the pharmaceutical company wants to say, why is his company different from another pharmaceutical company, right? So a lot of that could be, not only is our product very good and the pricing is very good, but also that we are also a very responsible pharmaceutical company compared to some others, right? So we do invest in social causes, community causes, and so on. So if I were to take, let's say, Pfizer, right? It's a large pharmaceutical company. Uh, when Pfizer tries to explain that it's a very responsible company doing good, so if I interact with my contacts at Pfizer, maybe they will invest in Stepup, or will explore whether Stepup could be of use at a specific level to promote their products, right? I don't know, but I'm just giving an example of how one can reach this forum of alliance professionals, or this network of alliance professionals who I am part of, which is very global, which works across industries and geographies, but can and
Okay,
across different levels, and then they can use the Stepup story. So
that's
that's,
awesome.
yeah.
No, that's really awesome. So so I understand that very clearly. Now, going to step two, right? I'm thinking, in this case, do you have any hard-hitting videos that you normally would use, to say the great stuff that you guys have done as a part of your company? Is there something that you have? Because many times we first ask our clients whether they have something really interesting to show us.
Mhm,
Only if we find that that what they have is not that good,
mhm.
then we create something of our own. Why
Right.
delay if there is something already there? So we always look for one such video. So I just wanted to pause here and check if there is anything that you have in, whether it is your company or whether it is from the strategic alliances thing. But it's important that you have to be able to put your signature on it. You can't like borrow some Simon Sinek video and say, you know you understand, right? So do you have anything at all?
I don't. I have recently filmed a video about one of my partners, uh, which trying to see if I can share that. If I can
Let me
find.
make you the host.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me
Hmm.
see. Uh,
Okay, while you're doing it, right, let me tell you, what we will do. Okay, we think we should build a video for you. Okay,
mhm,
because your world is slightly different. It's not the typical world of, let's say, one of our own colleagues, right, who started with us. He's selling to retail industry. So we have like 10 videos to sell to retail industry. We have to choose the right video to plug in, so that we can send this connection message. But you cover a seriously vast thing.
yeah.
What we really need to do is, look, you have to basically say, look, my name is so and so, and I'm a vice president and in charge of all alliances globally for TechM. I here are like say 6 or 7 amazing examples of how we have started small and grown big and really hit the ceiling.
Mhm.
A, B, C, D, and E, 5 examples. Lovely, snapshots of some big achievements or some big, just words. Okay, no need to show any talking faces, nothing, just words and moving video basically. So don't worry about it. We'll show you how that would look, etc., etc. And then I'm super keen to establish one such riveting relationship with you. I know it's only a starting, but I wanted to reach out and see if we could connect. That's it. So all of this will be there in the video, but your message will be just one line,
Got it.
right? uh, you
I
know
found
uh,
one video. In case you want me to share it, I
yeah,
can.
no, please share. No, sure, I want to see it.
It's a simple one. So
Mhm.
let me see if it works here. 1 second.
Patrick, Emmanuel, you guys have been very quiet. Can you please ask questions? This is your meeting as well. If you have anything going on in your head, just shout. You don't
Uh,
have to wait for permission from us.
Let me know if this is working and if it will allow
Mhm.
the audio to show up.
Yeah, it will. If you share it, it will.
Tech Mahindra. My name is Shubhajit Roy, and I'm Vice President for the BPO
Yeah,
business,
yeah.
responsible for building out the relationship, the 360 relationship between TechM and Genesis. We are a leading IT and BPO services firm with a very strong focus on digital transformation. We have both back office and front office services to offer to our customers, and it is transforming customer experience, not just for our customers, but also for their end clients. We see the launch of the first native CX cloud in India as a great opportunity, not just for our India business unit that supports clients who are headquartered out of India, but also for all our global customers with large client bases in India, and for whom a CX cloud inside India would be a strategic imperative. We wish you the very best as we continue our efforts to take the TechM Genesis value proposition to more of our customers. Thank you. So it might not be the right message, but and too much of technology and a lot of terms used. But yeah, I think it's better.
Let me ask the teachers, sorry, our graduates, what do you think, Francois, John Baptiste, Kenya, and Patrick? Would you advise Shubhajit to share this video as a part of his first connection message to all the top leaders in the industry? What would you advise?
You should be fearless and speak your thoughts. You can say yes, no.
this is the friendliest client you are going to get, right? Not all clients are going to give you an opportunity to speak. So you can tell Shubhajit. What do you think? Patrick, we should start from you. You're the bold one.
Thank you so much, Anis. For me, first of all, I did not get the sound. The sound was not really good. I did not get the message, so it's going to be hard for me to judge the video, whether I did not get the message that was translated in the video.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
basically,
but forget about the sound. Just imagine he spoke brilliantly. Okay, irrespective of the sound, is this something that you would advise to go along with the first connection message? You saw it. Just look at it. Tell me from the quality of the video, or
well, for me, I would say there is something to appreciate within the video, but also there is something to improve. Be it on the background, the voice, and the message should be heard. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, Patrick. What about Emmanuel? Emmanuel, what would you do? Should we use this message, Emmanuel?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
For me, what I could say on this video, maybe subject, you could use maybe in this video, you could use maybe the product, what you want to say. Maybe the product you want to put in the video, so that maybe the client can know it. And another thing I can say, maybe this video should not be taken maybe in this office, maybe somewhere where the client, let's say, the clear sky where it can attract maybe the client.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Anybody else? You can talk, if you want to, but we will not use this video, Shubhajit.
Yep.
The video that we're talking about is of extreme professional quality, and it only see, basically what we'll assume, Shubhajit. So for example, right, if you were the chief executive of Adobe, okay, and you are trying to connect with the chief executive of 10 other software companies in the $10 billion mark, then you are talking amongst equals. Okay, in that video, in that scenario, you can just come in front of the mic and say anything you want to say, and we will just simply send it. Okay, but we are going to assume, okay, we are going to assume that you are at this level and you're going to punch at this level. Okay, you're not punching the equal. You are 4 feet, tall, and you're going to punch at a 7 feet guy, right? And you're going to jump and punch. So in order for you to spring and jump and punch, you need a video that is also, packed with value. Okay, so we always come up with a value-led video which talks about why should you, care about making a relationship with me, something like that. So
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this was a very a request for a 1 minute video made on an iPhone in my home office, and it was for a very specific target and a specific message which was to be delivered. But you're right.
absolutely.
This
So
is not the right video to be used, and
correct.
we completely and hopefully Step Up can step up to the cause of creating that message for me.
Correct. Exactly. So we will work with you, Shubhajit, and create the video for you as a team. We will create the video for you so that you know how to, so obviously, from a content perspective, we will need some help, but we will create the video itself, but we'll need a lot of help from you, for the content, because the content cannot come from thin air. It has to come from you, but we will give you the structure, how to, do it, etc., right? That's a second step. Okay, now sorry, that's a second and third step. So we have to write the story, then we have to create the video. Okay, now the fourth step is identifying the target audience. Okay, let me just quickly share my screen. Oh, you need to give me control back, Shubhajit.
Done. Sorry about
Thank
that.
you. No, absolutely fine. So now I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so we have done step 1, step 2, and step 3 so far. Imagine that we have a video right now. Okay, now we are going to step 4, which is identifying the target audience for Shubhajit. Okay, now identifying the target audience for Shubhajit, we definitely need Sales Navigator. Okay, we cannot identify target audience using LinkedIn, normal LinkedIn. You remember, this is the normal LinkedIn. This is where we played our game so far. Now we need to move to a subscription-based LinkedIn, which is this Sales Navigator. It costs like $60-70 per month in order to subscribe to Sales Navigator. Now I'm going to basically, keep talking with you, Shubhajit, and identify the target audience. Okay, so basically, let's start with United States. Okay, as you live in United States. You work in United States, and I'm going to assume that your number 1 target audience will also be US. Is that a fair assumption, Shubho?
That's right. Yep.
Okay, cool. Now, you work in IT, correct? So you work in IT, and you have to make relationships with, you would make relationship with other alliance managers first, or you will make relationship with other business leaders?
That could be. I mean, it could be both actually. We could maybe create messages for both of them.
Okay, absolutely. Let's start with alliances, because let's cover the base before we jump to the leaders. Okay. Because it's always good that when a leader looks at it and he's already connected with the alliance manager, your chances of connecting with the leader, it also improves a lot. Okay, so other than the IT industry, I'm sure you might want to connect with all other industries. Is that right or not? No.
That's correct. Multiple verticals.
Correct. So I'm going to take the IT industry and going to cross it out. Is that okay? You don't want to be connecting with the IT industry.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm not sure about the software. I'm not sure whether you like to connect with Adobe and those kind of guys.
I would.
You would, is it? Okay, then I will leave them alone. I will leave them inside. Okay. So this is United States. I have removed the IT industry. IT, because you work in that industry, you don't want to be connected with all your competitors. Correct? Okay. So we've got 166 million people now. Okay. In this list. Now, I'm going to be obviously looking at some very senior people, but we'll come to the seniority. I need to find out the people who has a word alliance in their title.
Right.
Okay.
Alliance on partnerships.
So yeah,
Correct.
suddenly from 166 million people, I have come to 10,000 people. Right? That's like really, really small. Okay. I'll call them partnership as well. Okay. Partnerships. Partnership, perception, everything same, right? I hope it is the same. Anyway, let me not take a chance with the LinkedIn. I'll also put partnerships because many of them are called director of partnerships, strategic partnerships. So I will not like to leave. So I have given 3 titles, okay? And all these 3 titles together, I test 82. So you remember we started with 700 million down to 160 million. Now we are come to 82,000 people, okay? Now within this 82,000 people, obviously I don't want to connect with 82,000 people. I want to connect with very senior people, that 82,000, okay? So I will go to, maybe a director level people, VP level people, CXOs, okay? This is my thing, 39,000. I forgot one important thing, which is why it is all coming like this. I will also, start with large companies, 10,000 plus companies.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay. So suddenly, okay, we are come to 8,000 people. That's it. You remember how many million we started? We started 700 million, 160 million, then to 80,000 people. Now 8,000 people. Okay. So quickly, just run your eyes through these people. Ranga, head of clinical trial partnership at CVS Health.
Yep.
Rick, head of media entertainment partnership at Intel.
Yep.
Head
No,
of federal partnership.
All the right people because they can act as entry points for the further conversation for what I want to do.
Exactly. So these are all perfectly, director of strategic partnerships, Kaplan. And remember, we are dealing with the ultra large companies, ultra senior people.
Right.
Okay. This is like, you can keep drilling down. Okay. You can go to the next layer, 2000. These are all not small companies, by the way. A US company with 5,000 people is not small.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. So we can, but we are trying to look at the cream of the cream. Okay. And then go next line. Okay. We can start with these 8,000. Okay. Now, can somebody tell me what should be, so, so we've agreed, all of us have agreed, 8,000 is the right target audience. Can we just start right now to 8,000 or we need to do something here? Patrick, Emmanuel, I need you guys to answer me. Kenya, what should we do now? That's it? It's all done. Can we start reaching out to each one of them? What should we do now? Anybody? You remember what we did in the previous LinkedIn? What did we do in LinkedIn? Everybody is on mute, so you have to come off mute if you want to talk. Yes, Patrick.
Yes, I can try, maybe. I think after reaching this place, we can, based on what we did on the last LinkedIn, I don't know if I'm correct, but we can also select, like specify people. Here we have specified the business entities that we want to connect to, but also we can also select people we want.
But why should we specify people? We've got 8,000 people. 8,000 is a small number. Why can't we simply just keep clicking here, click, connect, put the message, right? Include the message, whatever is our personal message, and then send the invitation. Then click the next guy, connect, put the message, right? Send it to him. So why can't we just keep doing it? What's the problem? You can just do that way, right?
Maybe someone can help.
I don't know whether you guys remember. Yeah, you remember the last time with LinkedIn, we talked about, more than 2,500 people. If you have more than 2,500 people, LinkedIn has only 100 pages. Each page can only hold 25 people, which means if you come to the 100th page, and if you scroll down to the last person, okay, and this person will be the 2,500th person, correct?
Yes.
But then we have 8,000 people in the search.
Mm.
So you can never reach 8,000 people in any of the LinkedIn search, because LinkedIn will finish at 2,500.
Sure.
So what we have to do now? What do we have to do? Any thoughts? John Baptiste, Francois, Kenya, what do we have to do? So we have 8,000 people, but we can only see 2,500 people.
Rick, can you come again with the question?
So my question is, can you see here? There is 8,000 people here. Sorry?
The internet is not stable, so we need to come again with the question.
Gosh, okay. No, I'm asking, there are 8,000 people in this search result, isn't it? Can you see that there are 8,000 people?
Yes.
Okay. So LinkedIn can only show you 2,500 people at any point in time. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to
Yeah.
split the 8,000 people into batches of 2,000. Okay. So what we do typically is we take the industry and say, do you have any particular industry that is, your top priority, Shubhajit? Like, you will go to all industry, but I want to, start with some, like, for example, yeah, I'll let you choose the industries.
I think, so first thing, I think you were asking the need to break it into smaller groups, right? So one could
Yes.
convert them into groups of, let's say, high-tech, retail, pharma, because all these alliance people belong to a particular vertical, right? Because alliance is like a finance function, right? It's a horizontal function, but
Correct.
the company belongs to a vertical, so it could be retail,
Yeah.
it could be manufacturing, it
No,
could be
no, that is fine. I'm fine with that. What I'm looking at is, not every industry is equal, right? So basically we can focus on biotech, pharma,
priority.
medical devices, hospital and healthcare.
So are you good?
Sorry?
I'm asking for prioritization, or in sequence, which ones would we attack?
Correct. Exactly. Prioritization. So,
Targeting
so that.
Yeah. Okay. So then I would take electronics or high-tech manufacturing as one. A second one would be software, middleware companies.
Wait, one second.
Yep.
High-tech industry, I don't know how they,
It's just called, might be technology. That's just technology or manufacturing.
Electrical and electronic manufacturing.
Yep. And telecommunications. Yeah. Okay. All three are those are my targets currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So biotechnology, telecommunications, let's say electronic. I mean, manufacturing should be, and consumer electronics.
Yeah. So yeah.
Consumer electronics.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we are still, we have lots more to go. Let me see what other things are, really like internet. I need, up to 2,500. So I'm just trying to 2,000 at least.
Yeah.
Let's say broadcast media, retail,
Yep.
entertainment.
Communication.
Where is communication?
I need to type it in.
What about automotive?
Yes.
Okay, computer software, automotive.
Mhm.
Okay, so how much you got? 2,000 at least? No. Oh no, we have crossed 2,500. So we'll need to remove a few things from here. I'll remove hospital and healthcare,
Okay.
and let's see if it come below. Yeah, correct. So this is your first attack.
Got it.
This Control C. Okay, we will
List one.
list one. Okay, so I'm just going to create a new thing. I'll show you a proper one. This is just a one that.
Anis, I do have
Okay,
to go for another meeting.
Oh.
It's waiting for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No. We've run so much. We started so long ago. Okay, so we'll take it from here. Why don't you, go ahead, because this is what we will do. So we will keep this one, and
Right.
then we will, remove the others and others and others, and we'll create, 3 or 4 different groups, and then we will start with this group as a first one, and then we will, try to go from there.
Got
Okay.
it. So this becomes your
All right.
database. There's a message. The message has to be worked on, and then
Yeah,
the
then
execution will
yeah,
happen.
the message, so we'll work the message and the way this thing, then the campaign can get started. And
Okay.
then while the campaign is running, we will also work the video.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Thanks, Shubhajit. You can leave. I'll just have a few words with the rest of the team, and then I will, get started.
All right. Thanks so much,
All right.
everyone.
Okay.
I really appreciate what you are doing, and I hope this can work out. I'd love to see how we could get a lot more business together.
Sure.
Thanks.
Thanks, Shubhajit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. So, so team, what we will do here, right? We will have 2 of you, work on these 2 campaigns. Okay. Because this is something that this is you remember we had 2 aspects to this, right? So let me just quickly finish this, and then we'll come to the thing, right? Because we started something, and we don't want to lose the thread, right? So if you remember what we are doing here, we started with this, and then we need to go to the dashboards. Just give me 1 second and just get one of these dashboards so that we can work on it. Yeah, I'll just open one of the dashboards, and I'll just show you how to do this, so that you can. So what we are right now doing is we are trying to create a dashboard for Shubhajit, right? Because he is our new client, and we need to work something for him. While this is opening, I'll just quickly put that list here. So this is the first list of clients that we will go on behalf of Shubhajit, and then I'll need to create a second list 2. How am I going to create list 2? I'll go back to this. List 2 will be obviously all these others have to become cross, because if you remember, I have already selected all these people, so I'm going to cross all of them out. Okay, you understand what this crossing all of this out means? Everybody understand that? Yeah, do you guys understand what this means, crossing out?
Crossing out?
Yeah, if you see, I've crossed out everything, and everything has become red.
Yes.
Okay, do you know what that does?
No. That would be my question, because we have selected it for us to have specific people.
Yeah.
But doing this, I don't have an idea. It would be better to explain it. Thank you.
Okay. So basically, we included all of these people before. Now we are excluding everybody so that we can go to the next person. So if you remember, there were totally 8,000 people. Of the 8,000 people, we've already, taken care of around 2,000 plus people in this particular list. The list was here, so we have taken care of this. Now the second list needs to be created. Okay. And the second list has to have another 2,500 people. So I can just quickly choose some of these industries, keep them over here.
Just to have
Right.
so many people and different people to not
Exactly.
not have the same people.
Exactly. So we should not be contacting the same people again and again, isn't it?
Yeah.
That will be very bad. So I have selected all of these industries, and all these industries together, oh, they have already crossed 2,500. I ideally should have less than that. So let me remove something. I want it to be around 2,000 people. Only if it is 2,000 people, it is easy for us to work with them.
So the reason why you are selecting 2,000 people, it's because you can make a follow-up on them. You don't want to have a very big number of people that
Yes. Yes, not because of that, because I can't see them. If I have more than 2,000 people, I can't see them in the LinkedIn list because there is only 100 pages, and that's why I'm always trying to make it less than that, right? So let me take which one should I take? Financial services, maybe. This is too big, I guess. Yeah, now it's 2,000. Okay, so I'll copy the URL. Okay, the URL is because I will need this URL every time I want to reach the same people. I need the URL, so I'll paste it here. This is my list 2. Okay, and then I'll prepare my list 3. Where does my list 3? I'll have to again cross out all of these people. Whoever is there. I'll quickly cross all of them out. Okay, all are crossed out. Now it will be around 3,000 people should be there. Because yeah, correct. It's 3,000 people. Now I need to select maybe just 2 more lists. So I'll do food and beverages, wellness, this one, aviation, higher education,
So,
insurance. Yeah, go ahead.
the suggested people, the suggested list that is coming here, there's no way you can repeat the same people here.
Exactly. That's correct. Okay. So this is how much? 1,500 people. Yeah, 1,000 people. Okay, which means the other list will always be less than 1,000. So this is good. We can just go with this list. Okay. Yeah. How many people? 1,500 maybe. Yeah, 1,000 people. So this is my list 3. I'm going to paste it. And I want to make a list 4. List 4 is very easy, which is everyone else. What is everyone else? Everyone else outside all of these industries. So cross, 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 cross. So keep on crossing all of these people so that just remember, I'm not clicking the cross button here. I'm clicking the this one in the middle. I'm sure you're able to see this. It's almost like the do not enter sign.
Yes.
Yeah. So everything that I'm clicking is becoming red. They are not going out anywhere. So these are all the people that we have already accounted for. So the remaining is this. Okay. Control C, Control V. That's it. We are done. So for Shubhojit as a client, we have to reach out to each of these 2,000 people. So the first list has 2,000, second list has 2,000, third list has 2,000, and fourth list has 2,000. So 8,000 people are there in this list, right? It will take us 1.5 years to finish this job. So we have a job from Shubhojit for the next 1.5 years. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
So the only thing that we need is the first message and the second message and a video so that we can start connecting with all the people here. Yeah. You with me?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's similar. So my proposal is that one of you will do the previous job, whatever that so you will be working on behalf of Shubhajit and connecting to all his first degree connections and telling them about Stepup and asking them to give you a job. Okay, that is the first job. The second job is connecting with all the potential clients of the thing, and you will be doing this. Now, in the normal world, this particular job itself is $200. But because Shubhajit is helping us to do this, what I have told him is we will do each of these two things for $100 each, because the problem is if whoever is going to do the first job, which is connecting on Shubhajit and doing talking to this thing, is obviously is going to get more and more jobs for us, right? It's not just one job. So it's a phenomenal help for us. So therefore, I've told him that we will charge him $100 for that, and for doing this, we'll charge him $100. So together, it will be $200, and we can have two jobs, and we can get started on it right away. Yeah. So this is how we're going to do it, guys. I just wanted to take this opportunity to teach everything here. The first, second, and third message is not very difficult. I can just show you. This is what we typically use for our first message. Like for example, this one. That's it. Each of us has a role to play in the crisis. What we do, is the thing. Once the person connects and responds, we then send the second message. And if he's trying to do more, we send them the tech, right? And happy to organize a reference call, etc., etc. Third message. Okay. So this is how we message, each other. Hopefully, this is all clear to everybody here. I will stop here, and if you have any questions, please do ask me. I'll further discuss with Shubhajit and let you know which two of you are going to do this job. But do not worry about jobs. You will get so many. Today, every one of the people in Kakuma has 2 or 3 jobs. So don't worry about jobs itself. They start coming really, really quickly. But my worry to all of you is that you should start learning. I'm all of this, whatever I'm teaching here, is already there in all my YouTube videos, everything. You have to start learning quickly as possible. The more you learn, the faster you will get the job. Number 1. Number 2, all of you yourself should start searching for the job. For example, I don't know whether you have made your LinkedIn like this. I don't know whether you remember, but you have to have a title like this. You have to have the about section like this, right? And then you have to feature some of our things. You have to declare yourself as a team member, like this. All of this you should do, and then you also have to reach out to various people. I think you need to have a HubSpot account. You need to, so all that needs to happen. Nothing is going to be easy. You have to do all of these things so that you can learn and be ready for the opportunity when it comes. Yeah. I'll pause here. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, we can call it a day.
Thank you, Anis. I think I have one question.
Yes.
First of all, thank you for bringing us the client. It's really, it was really a good presentation. Now my question is, for someone to do this job for Roy, does it require him to have his LinkedIn credentials and everything, or everyone is going to do it for himself, for his pages, like working as his employee?
Okay. No, very good question. Very good question. So Patrick, when you work for your client, okay, so two people are going to work for Shubhajit. Both of you will have Shubhajit's credentials for LinkedIn, and both of you will, one person will focus on his first degree connection. The second person will focus on second degree connections, people who are not connected with him, and therefore, we'll connect with them. Okay. So there are going to be two people who will be working for Shubhajit, and both of them will use Shubhajit login and password and, work on behalf of him. Is that clear? Over and above that, okay, that is only that. Over and above that, every single one of you, you will use your own profile, like Bahana is having it here. You will set up your profile like this. You will reach out to thousands of clients every 3 months, and tell them about Stepup, tell them about how you can help them, and ask them whether you would like to whether they would like to hire you. So you would also do that from your own profile, and that every single one of you will do. And these people has been doing it for 2.5 years. Right, that's why the jobs are coming in so much in plenty for them. We have got like more than right now 200 people there, right? So 200 people from the Kakuma Refugee Camp is reaching out every day to 20-30 people. Okay, and then you can imagine how many, so it's like a lot of things there. Only when every single one of you start doing this, you will become team leaders. Right now you are just starting. You are always worried about your own job. Oh, whether I will get a job, right? But I want you to look at Bahana. You should all talk to Bahana. He has 3 jobs himself, no, 4 jobs, and then he has a team of 20 people.
All right. That's amazing.
Okay. And then I think more than 10 of them have a job.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And then so you are now always thinking, oh, why is all jobs are going to this guy and that guy? What about me? You're always worried about, what about me? When will I get a job? But I am telling you, not only will you get a job, you will be giving job to 20 more people.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but it will not happen, by magic, right? Nothing happens by magic. You have to believe in it, and you have to, work towards it. And these people have worked for it, right? More than 2.5 years. When they started, they also were a bit hesitant. I mean, this is going to work. Is this going to really deliver the result? They were really worried, but now they've seen it. Now they don't really need me. Actually, they are taking care of their own business.
Sounds good for it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. I think what we need to do. I hope you guys know what I wanted. Right. I am creating a profile for each of you. So you can see, I created one for John Bosco, one for Baptiste. I want to create for all of you, Kenya, yourself, Patrick, Emmanuel. So, send me your profiles. If you are not there, in the website, you cannot be hired. I hope you understand that, right? So, so this is how it works, right? So, you must have seen this, right? I mean, I hope you have seen this, you're not new that I'm trying to show you. So right now, if let's say when Shubhajit is going to hire, he's going to go here. What you can do? He's going to click on this, give them a job, right? And then he's going to click on Kakuma Refugee Camp, correct? And then he's going to click on one of these guys, because only those 2 guys are there right now. But I'm sure we'll put all of your names over there, and then he's going to select the $100 one. He's going to add him. Obviously, he needs to do two. So, okay, these people need to go. Right, just imagine, there is one more person. I don't know it. I mean, we'll get the one more person also. So, it will be here. Just for the time being, this is just a thing that I'm demonstrating, right? This is not the real one, just a demo. So here he'll choose the $100 one. He will have a hire. So he's got 2 people, right? And then he will go to checkout, and he will pay the money, right? So this is how it works.
All right. Yeah.
Right. So so hopefully, I think it's all clear to everybody, and then we can keep talking in the WhatsApp, and we will take it from there. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for attending it patiently.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye, John.
Bye bye.
Bye, Emmanuel. Bye, Patrick.